Hey, I have 2 devotionals to read today, so I think this will be pretty quick. This one is in this book. This is actually for the 17th, so tomorrow, but I liked it, so. I am the risen one who shines upon you always. You worship a living deity, not some idolatrous, man-made image. Your relationship with me is meant to be vibrant and challenging. As I invade more and more areas of your life, do not fear change, for I am making you a new creation, with old things passing away and new things continually on the horizon. When you cling to old ways and sameness, you resist my work within you. I want you to embrace all that I am doing in your life, finding your security in me alone. It is easy to make an idol of routine, finding security within the boundaries you build around your life. Although each day contains 24 hours, every single one presents a unique set of circumstances. Don't try to force fit today into yesterday's mold. Instead, ask me to open your eyes so you can find all I have prepared for you in this precious day of life. Matthew 28, 5-7, and 2 Corinthians 5:17. Kitty! Both cats are literally on the table, being a little slightly aggressive at each other. But they're leaving me alone, so hopefully that continues. All right, take up your cross. Then Jesus said to his disciples, "If anyone wants to come with me, he must deny himself, take up his cross, and follow me." Matthew 16:24. Kitty, hey, hey, hey. All right, sorry. Your cross is God's will for you, regardless of the cost. Taking up your cross is a choice. It is not beyond your control. You may have health problems or a rebellious child or financial pressures, but do not mistake these as your cross to bear. Neither circumstances you face nor consequences of your own actions are your cross. Your cross will be to voluntarily participate in Christ's sufferings as he carries out his redemptive purposes. Paul said he rejoiced in his sufferings because he knew that by them he was able to participate in the sufferings required to bring others into Christian maturity. We tend to want to go immediately from denying ourselves to following Jesus, but you can never follow Jesus unless you have first taken up your cross. There are aspects of God's redemptive work that can be accomplished only through suffering. Just as Christ had to suffer in order to bring salvation, there will be hardships. Kitty. Hey. Kitty, here, kitty, 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 kitty. Come here, kitty, 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 kitty. Calm down, guys. It's like having children. All right. There are aspects of God's redemptive work that can be accomplished only through suffering. Just as Christ had to suffer in order to bring salvation, there will be hardships you may have to endure in order for God to bring salvation to those around you. Jesus did not talk with his disciples about the cross until they had come to know he was the Christ. You will never be able to endure the suffering of the cross unless you have first been convinced that Jesus is the Christ. Once you have settled your relationship with Christ, he will introduce you to your cross. There is no Christianity without a cross. If you are waiting for a relationship with God that never requires suffering or inconvenience, then you cannot use Christ as your model. God's will for you involves a cross. First, take up your cross. Then you can follow him. I mean, I kind of like that one and kind of don't like it. I don't think it's an ideal for like a new Christian. I wouldn't read that to a new Christian. we might not be able to post this video. But there is truth to it. There is so much truth in the fact that you will suffer as a Christian for Christ's sake. Like there is definitely suffering involved, and it's so interesting. It's not like, oh, you're a Christian and then you just skip through life merrily with all the other Christians. It's almost in some ways worse. In other ways better. Like, it's nothing I would ever like go backwards and undo, but there is a huge part about suffering that goes along with Christianity, and I don't even understand how to explain it because I don't understand it fully myself. I just know that I experience it. And so, it's just something to be prepared for so you're not caught off guard, like what's going on. But God can use all of that stuff for good, and in the end, usually, again, there's purpose to that, right? But that's probably a different topic for a different day, and probably you need an actual pastor for that. I'm not probably the one, but it's an interesting topic. Anyway, that's all we have for today. Have an awesome day. Bye.